Hey guys, it's Carla. Today I'm working on 140-pound cardstock paper with acrylic paint. This is white, yellow, orange, violet, blue, and dark brown. And I've already painted my paper with a watered down red. And that's just for a background color for when it kind of peeks through. So I'm going to do this with synthetic angle brush, and you want to use the largest brush that you feel comfortable using, maybe a little larger than you feel comfortable using, to get this loose kind of mottled look. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start with my boat. Something like that. Use a lot of water. And I want to very loosely paint this. So my sail will be kind of up here like this. Maybe like that. And then the boat. Something like that. Maybe people in it. I can use the tip of my brush to kind of put in some figures there. Okay. So that's just blocking in the shape. So now I'm going to start on my sky. I want to start with my lightest area. So about right in here maybe. Something like that, and then add a little orange. And while I'm at it, I'll go ahead and put that in the water too. So let's see, my horizon line is going to be probably about right there. So I'm just going to kind of scumble in some color down here. And with white and just a little hint of that yellow, just to warm it up a little bit. I'm going to go into my brightest area, kind of create the indication of a sun, and then kind of brighten this up in places. Okay. Now I'll go ahead and move on to the rest of the sky. First I want to determine, well, I've determined where my horizon line is, but I want to go ahead and get it going all the way across. So I'm going to use a little bit of blue, some white, a little touch of brown, when my brush disappears, I'm just picking up water. Okay, so my horizon line is going to be here, and I just want to kind of block this in. So it comes across here. Maybe something like that. And then there's going to be, I want a lot of purple in this painting. All right, so now for the sky, I want a fairly light shade, but I want it to be mostly purple. And if you'll try to just keep your brush moving, you'll be able to create this loose effect. If you stay in one spot too long, you kind of want to try to perfect it, and we don't want perfection. Now I'll go ahead and put some boldness in the water. And when I want it to be really bold, then I don't use a lot of water. A very pale yellow. Yeah, pale yellow. Kind of put some bright spots here and there. All right, now that boat color is dry, so I'll go ahead and work on that. Let's see, maybe greenish color. Okay. So I just want to lighten this up a little bit in places. And there's places where I'm going to have it darker. So, darker than it is already. So I'm going to pick up some of this brown. And on the side where the sun is not, then I want it to be darker. And then maybe it's got a thing that comes up here. And down here in the water, there's going to be some complexion. And now I want a highlight color. And that's pretty. So the cell would be picking up some light from the sun, and here and there the poles are gonna be highlighted. And about even bring some of that down into the water. Okay, I want to make sure that my dark areas are dark enough. Maybe these figures with the tip of my brush. I'm just going to put a little highlight on them. All right, now back to my sky. I might just have that without putting white in it. I might have some of that color in there, just here and there. And then I can come back with purple, pick up some water. And don't be afraid to try different things, because it's paint, so paint covers paint. So if you mess up, no big deal, just dry it and paint right over it. Pale yellow again. Just making my bright areas really bright. And actually, I'm going to take that really bright color and brighten these highlights a little bit. I don't want to make a solid line down through there because that's quite boring. And a few little sparkles in this dark area. And one more thing, I'm going to use the flat edge of my brush and kind of put in some maybe a fishing rod, maybe the indication of some cables coming down holding the sail. Oh, that's not where it would be. Okay, get rid of that. So I need it to come down this way more. There's all kinds of things coming off sailboats, cables and poles and all that good stuff. All right, that does it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, God bless you.